Now, as we're on the topic of, not knowing if this is real, not knowing if it's like a different dimension type of thing. Like, I've always been curious to like ask you like about recording at the haunted mansion that you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
did, because you guys were there for a couple months.
Yes.
And like
Paramore.
for some reason, like do you have like a thing for like like is that something that like kind of
All right. So
like, are you excited about that stuff?
I I think it would be comforting to know for sure that something else exists. You know, the fact that like this isn't it, I think would be really nice for us. To know for sure that the lights just don't go out and you're in a box somewhere.
Right.
Like that, I think that'd be nice. I don't think I have like a desperate need to be haunted per se. I just haven't found proof yet where like oh my god, yes, for sure, this is whatever. So we ended up. I don't think we knew that it was haunted when we booked us to stay there.
Scarier.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And I think we had like as we moved in, like people started to like say things, and we were like, what? Really?
Because you were there for a couple months,
We
like.
were there for a couple of months, and that's the thing too, is like we didn't record like the stuff like for the record. We recorded demos there.
Yeah.
But the room that I stayed in was this weird spire room. Like it's huge.
Yeah.
And we had like just a portion of it, like a wing where we stayed. And I'd have to go outside to like this pool type courtyard area, and you would have to go up this like spiral stairs into this spire that's where my room was. And I was like, oh, this is dope as hell. Like,
Were
I
you,
got to
like,
stay there.
separated from
I was
everyone?
separated from everybody, yeah.
Shit.
I heard things, but I just thought it was like a raccoon in the walls or something. And I found out later that that Merle Haggard had stayed in my room when he was making a record, and he was visited by what he said was a spirit of a young lady, and they would write songs together in my room.
Damn.
Damn. I didn't meet her. Unless she was trapped in the walls, and I was
Maybe
like,
that she
it's a
was trying
fucking
to talk
raccoon.
to you.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
This fucker thinks I'm a raccoon.
If that was her, she has a terrible voice.
But like, I remember, like, I read something about like Mikey was having a hard time, but I also like, I'm curious, like, because Gerard, like, sleep came out of that too because of his like night terrors that he was having.
All right, so that's funny because, so Mikey freaked out. But I really do think that if there is a spiritual, paranormal, like, wavelength or something like that, I think it plays into things that are going on with you. You know what I mean? And I think that's how it manifests itself. Maybe. But yeah, Mikey had a really rough time. I know that he had to stay in G's room basically the whole time we were there. G did have night terrors. I've experienced sleep paralysis only twice in my life.